Next, I will detail the pay-to-win and advanced strategy. First, you would do the part up to level 13. Instead of the free one, you should be starting with the 20,000 ruby castle when you select which castle to go in with. Find the cart that says a special offer on it and click it. It should be there during the start of the event. Select XP in the cart. This is why we went in with the 20,000 castle, so that the Willow of XP will be built to get better returns on this XP. You should then buy 100,000 worth of rubies at least, depending on what rank you want, I suppose. Do more or less. It's within the range of 20 to 30 euros to get to level 70 on a 200% prime. From what I remember, prices may vary. Now you are level 70, you should open the Storm Islands and start to attack some forts, if possible, in order to get coins from Luna's trade boat and decorations later down the line, if you are able to farm enough of it, as they provide 1,000 might each for 75,000 aquamarine once placed. Open all the kingdoms and expand your storehouse in the Fire Peaks kingdom and fill the storehouse up with food, then buy troops here and start to attack the level 45 cultist towers here, both leveling them up where possible and attacking the level 45 ones to generate coins. Leveling one up in the Green Kingdom would be better, but takes far longer and is not something I would suggest to someone playing legitimately. Do quests where possible to keep grinding XP until you are actually level 70. Legendary level 1, this enables you to build granaries. Purchase Castellan look items from the Master Blacksmith in the coin section for 50,000 coins. You are looking for minus 40 to minus 70% construction speed heroes, as well as base resource production, useful for outposts and kingdoms for initial resource production. Base kingdom production, if bought on day 1, can add up over the 3 days. Iron would be the one you might want to store up by building one iron mine. Build relic stone, relic woodcutters, relic greenhouses, and relic conservatories in all castles, where possible. 3 outposts, and your 4 kingdoms. Upgrade these using 5-minute skips. Start with the upgrade token upgrades first. Only do the first. Cheap levels of the conservatories. It is worthwhile to upgrade the keep in the castle you do this in before you do it, and apply the Castellan hero with reduced construction speed if you have one. Spend coins in the Master Blacksmith in the coin section to buy wood and stone, and use your rubies to buy glass and olive oil from the ruby section of the Master Blacksmith, 100 rubies for 10,000 of each kingdom resource. This is what you will use to construct granaries. Start to build granaries. Using 5-minute skips means you can do it entirely with 5-minute skips. You will notice at Granary 20 or so that it starts to lag a little, as it seems to, from what I can tell, lag for every single one you build, as if it's placing them all the more you build. But this only occurs if you finish building the building while in the construction menu, which is the one where you select which buildings to build. To combat this granary lag, you should place the granary from the build menu, then close the build menu entirely, and click on either the top right mini build menu icon or the granary itself, and skip the time from there. This does not trigger the aforementioned lag. Place these granaries in every spot in your castle, and repeat this for all 4 main castles in Storm. Place the decorations you get from Storm in your outposts, and use the wood/stone production there from the Castellan hero to expand and upgrade the keep in order to maximize space for granaries. If you manage to capture a metropolis/capital, you should build relic food buildings there. And also, you can launch attacks from the castle that is not a main castle to fill the wood/stone production up there in the outpost/metropolis or capital, and build additional granaries, the same as you would for your main castles for additional might. Joining an alliance will be advantageous to deter attacks somewhat. Opening your gates for 3 days also is useful. I am led to believe, as burning buildings may not count, but I am not 100% on how this works entirely. Upgrade the construction token buildings, including the conservatories if you can afford them. Build the armory and relicus for the might points. A Hall of Legends can be useful if you are looting resources at level 70 for the 5-finger discount ability that allows for plus 50% extra looting capacity versus NPCs, which can be found in the attack menu of the Hall of Legends ability menu, and costs 10 points to max out. Therefore, 10 Hall of Legends levels can be justified. In the same vein, purchasing the Marauder can be useful for looting resources such as aquamarine more efficiently. Buying maps can be useful. Found in the King's Market, I would usually purchase up to 600% or so if sending a lot of attacks. Purchasing the Global Effect, either Relentless Robber Hunting, which reduces the cooldown for NPC targets such as towers and outer realms, can be useful for. if you are attacking towers, which is 2,000 rubies for an additional 50% cooldown reduction, totaling 60%. The accelerated movement global effect, found towards the top right, the one with all the arrows on it, is worthwhile to buy, also if you are sending many NPC attacks in this event. Upgrading the research tower can be useful for the extra chance to find better items, which means more coins when you sell gear. Chivalry, found in level 2, which increases the amount of XP received in battles. Scout, found towards the end of the military technologies track alongside Ranger, which provide 30% extra early detection and 30% later detection respectively. Treasure Seeker can also be useful right at the end after these two, which adds an additional 25% boost to the chance of finding good equipment items when looting NPCs. Caravan, found in Economic Technologies, reduces the time it takes to transfer resources to other kingdoms, which can be helpful. Shieldbearer's Research provides extra XP per battle, which can be helpful for leveling up if you attack a lot of towers. It is also worth buying the Loot Log and Heavy Duty Pack Research that increases your loot capacity if you plan to send a lot of attacks on NPC targets. Thank you for watching if you made it to the end. If there needs to be small changes, I will add them in the description. Send this video to your friend who does not know how to play this event or your alliance. You can subscribe also to be notified for future video uploads, as well as check out the subreddit as r/Goodgame Empire on Reddit, where you can easily find me and ask any questions you have or post memes and stuff. A lot of the stuff that does not make the YouTube cut goes there for whatever reason. Let me know what you want to see next and all your opinions. I appreciate all the feedback. Have a good day and happy hunting.